it is a sad, unavoidable fact that there are many games that exist when they simply should not. Do I mean Super Turbo Street Fighter 2, Hyper Ultra Mega Chocolatey Fudge Coated Super Special Awesome Incredible Invincible Most Galactically Powerful Men with the Power of Protein Championship Edition HD Remix Sharp / Plus EX Alpha? You bet I do! But there's also today's game, Wordhang. Wordhang is a pretty basic game, and also a fairly early addition to the CPC's canon, released way back in early 1984. Given the level of disdain displayed in the intro, you can probably work out for yourselves that this game was released by that one company that's so bad I don't even want to come up with an amusing title for them this time, except I just did, so I'm now trapped in this recursive sentence indefinitely. Oh, please won't somebody help me out of here, okay? I suppose I should just call them by their name, which is Amsoft. The reason the game should not exist is because, as evidenced in the video here, it is a video game conversion of the classic children's game, Hangman. Now, okay, I have to admit, most of my ire comes from the fact that I am supremely jealous. Really, I am. Seriously, Wordhang is a stroke of genius on the part of Amsoft's marketing department, because it reaches that one untapped niche. People who own Amstrad CPC consoles, and people who do not own a pen and paper. Alright, I'm done picking on the game's ridiculous premise. For now. So let's look at the game itself. Wordhang has 6 banks of questions with 45 words in each. It picks these words sequentially, however, so if you pick bank 1, you know you're going to get good first, then bread, man, hot, and so on and so on and so on. However, to stop the game from getting stale, you have the capacity to enter your own bank of words. Does this mean you can have a borderline pornographic game of Hangman? Yes. Yes, sir, it does. Quite how this varies from the paper-based variant, I have no idea. But it does, and enough to make you pay for this version of the game. Now, I would hope I do not need to explain the concepts behind Hangman, since I'm pretty sure everyone over the age of 3 has already played it. So let's take a look at the rules in place for this particular game. You are given 10 guesses, and I think you should have more than that, but the game takes them off you by setting up the gallows before you even get to guess. Which makes me wonder, is there even an official set of rules for how many guesses you get in Hangman? Because whenever I played it as a kid, my friends would always try to wrangle 1 or 2 extra shots at me by having me cross-brace the gallows or draw additional features on the victim. I know I've got no right being angry with other people cheating, but hey, cheating is only cool when I do it, alright? When other people do it, it's just cheating, and I do not like it. But with that said, I'd often pick words like flox and nox and nihilopilification, so they'd kind of need all the help they could get. So yeah, 10 guesses. If it goes wrong, and you fail to guess the word, which happens surprisingly frequently, then the guy goes sad, hangs, and actually bounces a little as he hits the bottom. Mercifully, they save you the image of the guy's head popping off and the contents of his stomach exploding, but still, it's a pretty morbid image. He even goes blue as the oxygen slowly drains from his bloodstream. Speaking of morbid, how morbid is Hangman in and of itself? It's a children's game wherein one player is actively trying to kill a human being simply for the purposes of entertainment. Is this man an innocent man? If so, why is he being hung for a game? Is he a guilty man? In which case, why are you toying with his life, offering a sliver of hope if he can guess what word you're thinking of? Or, and this is the absolute worst case scenario, is he a man who is potentially guilty, and this whole sordid affair is the closest he's ever going to come to a fair and just trial before a jury of his peers? And that's just from the GM's perspective. Imagine how it looks from the player's side of things. Here, I hold a potentially innocent man's life in my hands, and this total stranger is going to live or die based on my ability to predict what word a machine is going to spit out. It's no children's game, it's... You know what it is? It's Sword Junior, is what it is. Pen and paper games like this are corrupting our children, and it's sickening that pen and paper is allowed to exist when it can be put to such depraved uses like this. I think it's time to start a protest group to cover up for the fact that I'm a lousy parent. Or not, because that's too much like hard work. And the fact that my child is, unfortunately, fictitious. I think I'm done. I mean, I could go on about how the game doesn't have any music, how it only has the one sound effect that gets really grating really quickly, but frankly, I'm too sickened by the entire premise of the game to even try and continue. So, I'm done. And you should be too. So until next time, goodbye.